Alrighty then, we have 3 packages all coming from one company, Vinegar Syndrome. And I need you, before I begin opening these, to like this video, subscribe to this content, and leave a comment. What's your favorite Vinegar Syndrome release? So let's get right into it. Let's open this first package up now that you've left a comment. That cough proves now you have to like, because that there's something here that is telling me that you haven't liked, you haven't commented, and maybe you even haven't subscribed. So thank you, Vinegar Syndrome. We have a little bit of a film by Carlos Porto. We have Satan's Blood. And then we have Dark Tower. It reaches heaven and touches hell. So 2 pretty cool releases, 2 films I'm not familiar with, but I am happy to check these out. So first up, with Satan's Blood, we have newly scanned and restored in 4K from its original 35mm camera negative. Includes both the English and Spanish language soundtracks. That's pretty cool all in itself. Has some commentary tracks with historians and authors. Yeah, and that's Satan's Blood. Has a pretty badass cover. So honestly, anything that these guys put out is worth your time. I actually like this cover art a little bit better than Satan's Blood, but you know, either way, they both look pretty badass. Let's see, this one has newly scanned and restored in 2K from 35mm interpositive. Interview with special effects artist and some reversible cover art. Pretty cool. I like movies that take place in hotels or high rises or places that are in one area. I've said this before, I'll say it again. If you can make something interesting that takes place in one spot, or takes place in one spot, if you can make something like that interesting, you're doing your job well. So yeah, Dark Tower, excited to check this out. Let's move on to the next package from Vinegar Syndrome. We have 2 more. And we also have 2 more releases. We have Last Gasp and we have Rush Week.
Fraternities, sororities tend to accentuate the very worst, the most degrading influences. The BDB house is a perfect example. Their lifestyle is degenerate. Their Fright Night ceremony mocks the sanctity of death.
Well, everybody getting down, getting on the case, and I think it's better tackle, 'cause it's nothing but a big rat race. Rat race. So you try to do your best, 'cause you know it's the only thing that keeps you going, 'cause you look like all the rest, so you do it. Yeah, you do it. You need something new, yes you do. You need something new, yes you do. In your life, baby, tonight. In your life, baby, you need something new, yeah. Well, you know I'm in trouble and you don't know what to do, so you don't do another, just sit there and do.
Again, 2 films I have not heard of, but I am so happy to own. We have this one, Last Gasp, is newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm original camera negative. Includes extensive outtakes, the original theatrical trailer, and reversible cover art. Looks pretty cool. This is massacre of a Mexican native tribe to clear a patch of land. No bad deed goes unpunished, as after murdering the tribe's chief in cold blood, Leslie's body and mind are taken over by the chief's vengeful spirit. Sounds badass. And such a simple premise, but could be done pretty cool. And then we have Rush Week, which I'm a big fan of any film that takes place on a college campus where a bunch of people die. Newly scanned and restored in 2K from its 35mm intro positive. Interview with actor Dean Hamilton, so 80s. Interview with actress Courtney Gebhardt, commentary track with Hysteria Continues and reversible cover art. Yeah, I'm just assuming that this is just a college slasher with female students. Yeah, Dean Hamilton, Pamela Ludwig, and Roy Fiennes from TV's The X-Files. So wife will be interested. Cool, that's cool. And we're moving on. This one is weird because it's tore but not open. So yeah, anyway. So we have one more coming from Vinegar Syndrome. Wow, there's a lot in this one. Okay. All right, cool. Beyond Dream's Door. Can't say I've heard of that one. This one includes a commentary track, another commentary track of the director, making of, getting monstered. That's a featurette montage of unused alternate takes. Dude, there's a ton of special features on this one, so that's a badass cover art too. The Cellar, this one I have heard of. Newly scanned and restored in 2K from its 35mm original camera negative and director's personal 35mm lab print. Wow, that's cool. That took some hunting down to find. That's fucking badass. And then this one, man, I've heard this film is really, really good, so I'm excited to check this out. All-American Murder.
Artie Logan is sent to the All-American School.
I'm a new man.
You better be, Logan.
He meets the All-American Girl.
Are you sure you're not dangerous?
Did you fill me in? Top sorority, honor student, cheerleader, cream of the hop. Yeah. Bad case of college, burnout.
Did I rattle you?
Oh, no. I love being stalked by Norman Bates.
And is accused of the All-American Murder.
Charlie, dump you. After 23 years of getting shafted, you snapped.
I've been grilled by the jokers. You must be the ace.
Commentary track with Hysteria Continues. I'm assuming that's some like podcast group or something. Can't say I've heard of them. This includes actors Anson Williams, co-stars Academy Award Christopher Walken, Charlie Schlatter, Josie Bassett. Badass 90s horror to Blu-ray, underseen piece. Yeah, it's kind of what I was reading. Everything about this film just screams, Jesse, watch this. Once again, Vinegar Syndrome takes care of your boy. We have, dude, a nice stack of goodness here. Holy shit. Dark Tower, Satan's Blood, Rush Week, Last Gasp, Beyond Dream's Door, The Cellar, and All-American Murder. I'm very excited to check all of these out. Where should I begin? If I had to say, if I had to pick one, I'd probably say All-American Murder would probably be my number one, and then maybe Satan's Blood or Dark Tower, my number two. I'm not exactly sure. They all sound really good, to be honest with you. So I could probably throw a rock and still, end up with a good film. So anyway, thank you, Vinegar Syndrome, and thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment below which one I should watch first. If it was up to you, what would I watch first? Your comments, your likes, and your shares, and all that jazz help me be seen and help the community grow and help people continue to send me movies for a reason. So thank you, Vinegar Syndrome, for having faith in a little guy on YouTube, and thank you to everyone else involved in these films for making content for me to watch every night before I go to sleep. I love you all, especially you.